Hello everyone, and welcome to my Emmerdale story channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Emmerdale legend Reels as character returns from the dead. A mid-murder story bear is currently in prison, days away from a trial that'll see him questioned regarding his murder of Ray Walters, Joe Absalom. His son Paddy Kirk, Dominic Brunt, will also take to the stand, as will Dylan Penders, Fred Kettle, both charged for perverting the course of justice. The trio are aware that the possibility of them all being found innocent is slim right now. The evidence against Bear is pretty damning, and the fact Paddy and Dylan spent so long covering up the murder and lying to the police certainly doesn't make them look like two innocent men caught up in a nightmare. They haven't been holding on to a lot of hope, but that all changed in tonight's installment. Paddy was back in the prison visiting room to see his dad. He hasn't seen Bear in a few weeks, due to him being put in solitary confinement after an angry outburst. As they chatted, Bear's eyes wandered, and he spotted a familiar face in the background speaking to another inmate. The man was Simo, Stephen Gidwaney, who worked as a slave on the farm alongside Bear and the other vulnerable adults. Towards the end of last year, Simo and Mick, Leon Harrop, plotted an escape and asked Bear for his help. At the time, the abuse Bear was suffering meant he believed Ray and Celia weren't actually doing anything wrong by keeping the men and women on the farm, and chose to stop Simo and Mick from leaving. Bear alluded to Ray that something was up, and he caught Simo and Mick in the middle of their plan. Simo then disappeared, with Ray telling Bear that he had gone to work on another farm. Up until today, Bear believed that Ray had Simo killed, so he was full of mixed emotions seeing him again. Once Paddy was updated, he realized that if Simo was brought up to speed on Bear's case, he could give evidence at the trial and assist. Outside, Paddy asked Simo for help, but he gently said no. He told Paddy that he's got his life back on track now and doesn't want to risk falling apart by recalling his ordeal. Next week, Simo will change his mind and appear in court, but his statement has a detrimental effect on Bear, who is far more fragile than anyone in the courtroom truly realizes. He sinks into a dark place, and all hope seems lost.